Disclaimer: the stories shared on Flying Monkeys Unfiltered podcast are anonymized and told for entertainment purposes only.
Names and identifying details have been changed. Explicit language is used. If you think it's about you, it's not.
You didn't hear this from us. You didn't hear this from us. Lean in, chin up, you didn't hear this from us.
Hi, welcome back to Flying Monkeys Unfiltered. I'm Lexi.
I'm Gladys. I'm Jess.
And I'm Nat.
How are
We'll
you?
never
all
get
today?
over the awkward, will we?
No.
I know. It's always like, we're here.
It's us again.
Happy May the 4th, guys.
Yes.
Yes, may the 4th be with you.
Mhm.
I wore my jammies.
Yeah, wear my Padme shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little buns.
So,
Love it.
I was talking about buying lightsabers and stuff earlier.
Oh, dear.
We used to have these neighbors that lived across the street from us, and then, like, the house kind of across from them.
Mm-hmm.
The dads would straight up play fucking lightsabers out in the middle of the street.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
At
that.
like night. You just see them out there. Shoo, shoo, and they're like making noises and shit. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Why would that be
Yes.
cat?
That's my first thought was her doing that shit.
Love that. I do not care.
Hell yeah.
Yep. She was like, "There's lightsabers for sale today, but I need these Ahsoka Tano ones, and they're like $500." I was
Oh,
like,
nice
"Oh my
ones.
gosh."
What are they not on sale?
Well, because it's two of them, so that's why they're so expensive. I was like, yeah, I don't know about all that. So we took her to Target, got her a Lego set.
Oh, I love
So she's
that.
out there doing a Lego set while she's watching the mall
There you go.
Yeah, the mall TV.
series.
Yeah,
I love
all
that
decked
for her.
out in all of her.
Wait. She has
Star
multiple
Wars.
outfits?
Oh yeah,
Well, apparently she has a whole Ahsoka,
Ahsoka Tano cloak.
yeah, like cosplay she's trying to do. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's
Hell yeah. Get it,
Sorry,
queen.
my child interrupted.
I always joke that we should role play, but then she knows I'd dress up as like Jar Jar Binks or some weird shit like that. Jar Jar
Aw.
Binks, like it's always like, oh, you're gonna dress up.
so horny.
She's like, I'm done. She knows. She knows.
That's so
I
funny.
always joke about it. She's like, stop joking about that. It like makes her uncomfortable. She's like, I don't like that.
I'm dead.
You should be one of the Ewoks, the little teddy bear.
Show up in an Ewok outfit.
Don't you think I'm adorable? Fuzzy onesie pajamas. Come on, let me slip into something more comfortable pajamas. That's it. I'm out again. Oh my god. She's all, wow, this was not what I was expecting.
Boner killer.
Man, that's so funny.
That's great. Speaking of supernatural stuff, right? What's our story today?
Talking about supernatural? How is that supernatural? That's
see-
so different.
Okay, but
Girl,
before
where's
we
your
get into our
father?
story, I have to tell you guys, on Friday, I went to go get gas, right? And I walk into the gas station, and I see this, me and Erwin walked into the gas station, and I see this kid, because it's later, it's like 10 o'clock, right? I see this kid, and he's all decked out in like this green, like a foresty green suit. I'm assuming he was going to prom, right? And the cashiers are these two cute little old ladies. One has like super white, like white hair, super cute, right? And I'm thinking this kid has a stack of gum, like just gums, right?
Yeah.
But the way the cashier has like the cash register, the screen's like this, so the person behind you can see what you're purchasing.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to be nosy. I just assumed he was a kid going to prom, and he had gum. I don't know, whatever.
Oh.
I
It
looked
was
at the
not
total and I
gum.
was like, I looked at the total and it said $26. And I was like, damn, that's expensive gum. And then I look over more, Trojan.
I knew it.
Really?
And then
3 packs?
and
He's buying them for him and also all his homies.
4.
Don't they have like
4.
He's all, well, my mom's the only one that allows me to buy this, so I just help everyone else out.
what?
Hey,
the other
smart.
lady, right? She's like, "Hey, I'll help you guys over here," and I'm like, "Okay." Kid walks out, and the lady that was helping him was like, and I start laughing, and she's like, the first thing that came to my head was like, "Oh, good for you for being safe, right?" But 4 packs?
Yeah. Aren't they like, what, like 5 packs each or something? Like 5 condoms in each thing?
I have
No idea.
Oh, where are you going?
Yeah, and then she's like, "Maybe
That
he's
you
like
need
handing
more.
him out at prom," and I was like,
Probably. Hey, that could be
and
a
then she
possibility.
and then she goes,
Yeah.
she goes, "I don't know what kind of, shows he's watching, but I don't know what girl's gonna give it to him that long." So
Oh my God.
I was dying. So that was my
What's even
Friday
more
night.
awkward is everybody knows what he was going to do. Like you
I
bought
mean, he
condoms.
was a
We all
cute
know you're
kid.
trying to go fuck.
Awkward.
He's all just flashing them.
And he
So
must
that's
have been
right.
4 of them.
he must have been like Leo and Micah's height too.
He wishes.
Oh, man.
Gross.
He's like not even gonna use them. He like puts them in his glove box, puts
I
one in his
know.
wallet.
just to be like, yeah, kind of.
Opens his wallet. He's like, oh, how did that get in there?
He's like, I'm just stuffing them in every place possible just in case it happens.
He just waits for them to
I mean,
expire.
hey, no glove, no love. So good job, kid. Good job.
Yeah, that's all. Like, I don't know. I don't even. I was like, okay, cool. At least he's being safe. Over safe, but
Wow.
that was my Friday night at 10:00 at night.
Look at you.
Random.
Amy.
Super
That's
nice.
crazy.
Oh my gosh. Don't start with the yawning.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Here
god.
we
We've been
go.
here for like 3
Okay,
months.
okay. When your kids get up, do you guys wake up? Even if you don't hear them, but like it's like your body knows they're awake.
Yeah.
I have to wake up no matter what. I'm like the first one. No, lies. Carlos wakes up first.
Micah gets up before everyone else because, he just does. He like wants to do the whole shit shower shave before school,
Oh, dang.
And so he's up
He's
by like
clean.
5:30, 5:45 every morning.
Damn.
He gets up, he does all of his things,
He's a morning
he
person.
gets his food,
Ooh.
and
Good for him.
yeah, and then he'll wake Dallas up if she doesn't have school because she'll still take him to school for us. And tell me why 5:35 this morning, legit, like my eyes just opened.
Oh,
And
okay.
no noise. Like I sat there for a minute and was listening. Couldn't hear any noise, nothing. And I was like, Micah must have woke up. And it happens all the fucking time.
That's crazy. You guys were like linked.
I like told him, I was like, do you know that like I wake up randomly when you get up? And he's like, am I loud? And I'm like, no.
No, it's just
How
I
do
know
you
you're
know?
awake.
It's almost like I just know that one of my kids is awake.
I would
Not me.
say maybe like when I was single living with Dax, I would.
Yeah.
But because Jake has to wake up early anyways, I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm sleeping in.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys
Yeah.
can take care of yourselves, right?
You're all, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the weird thing is I'm like, he'll be 16 next week. So I'm
Gross.
like, wait,
Gross.
why do I still feel the need? Like, where's my body still like, wake up, your
Yeah.
child's awake? He's a grown man almost.
It's that mom intuition.
Yeah. Dang.
So funny.
I know. I'm sleepy.
Damn children.
Yeah. So
Well,
Okay.
speaking of weird connections, what are we starting with today?
Oh,
Well,
what story do you have now?
I know. Like,
Oh, no. I'm good with my stories today. I just had to share the condom thing. It was hilarious. Oh, I mean Trojan. Sorry.
Actually,
The packs of gum.
did you guys see the news about the the funeral home people in Colorado?
No.
The ones that
What?
like had all the bodies.
Yes, they had 200 bodies.
What? Just recently?
Why?
Are you now just seeing that?
I just barely saw
There's
it.
like a whole documentary on it. Pretty sure.
The lady was sentenced.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
know
watched
the
a
lady was
documentary on it.
yeah, a while ago. And I guess it was like a lesser sentence, and people were mad that it was a lesser sentence. But it's because they could prove that her husband like coerced her into it and was super
He
abusive.
was the
Oh.
So she still has to go to prison, but it's like,
but not as long.
Isn't that the one where they found like body parts in like buckets and stuff?
The smell was like so bad.
Yeah.
that the whole town was
Like,
complaining because they were like
complaining about it.
stacking
Yes.
bodies.
in like a weird like shed warehouse.
Well, I
thing?
think it was kind of wherever they could stuff them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think they had like buckets full of like body parts.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm
And
gonna have
then-
to look this up.
Imagine
Yeah.
the smell of that.
Well, and
So
then
people are like confused.
yeah, like I remember hearing about it, and then they just sentenced the wife,
Oh my gosh.
like a couple days ago or something like that.
I'll have
So
to
I
go
saw
look
it
into
again, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
What?
So
Ugh.
200 bodies as decoration or what?
no, like just
No.
so they were supposed to like cremate them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Like-
instead of cremating them, they just were like shoving them in things,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
giving these poor families like dirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, or mixed remains of other people, like just saying, this is your family
Yeah.
member. It's horrific what those people did.
I think they got
Yeah.
like maybe like overwhelmed, and then it got so bad to the point where it's like nobody gave a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just got so bad that they would just like have random bodies everywhere and they couldn't keep up.
Gross.
I didn't know there's a documentary though.
Jake watched it. I'll have to go.
I'll have to find it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it too. But it was me and Jake were just like mouth
Terrible.
dropped the whole time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sure, I need to watch it, see it, read it, maybe. I don't know. I can't decide.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy. But we have a scary story or stories, right? For
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, we have one that's kind of
Spooky?
spooky a little bit. A little bit. Little brujeria, santeria.
Oh no.
I don't know. I'll let
Woo.
you and Natalie judge on if it's santeria or brujeria.
Probably mixture. I don't know.
It
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
could be a mix.
Right.
And I don't know shit, so I'm just gonna sit here and learn
I
something
don't
today.
know.
Yeah,
Man.
that's really spooky. Talking about spooky stuff, like I do have like a little story of like things that happened to me.
Oh yeah, like a
Yeah.
house or like
Yeah, so this I think it was not this weekend that passed, but the next weekend or the last weekend or the weekend before that. 2 weekends ago.
Working hard.
It's Monday.
They are all
I can't. My brain is just not computing. Anyway, I went to a show and it was in Salt Lake, so at my sister's house. And I was planning on sleeping over after because it was a late show.
Mhm.
And so we probably got to her house around, I want to say like 2 a.m. So it was really late. And I decided, oh, I don't want to sleep here. Like, I want to go home and sleep in my own bed, right? So I literally just like waited a little bit. And so I'm like trying to decide in her house, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go. And so she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep in my own bed. I'll be okay, And so I left, and the weather was kind of getting a little iffy at that point. It was like storming, Utah weather. Fucking weird, right?
Gladys.
With weather.
With the weather.
You scared me. She's all
Anyway.
mean.
I'm putting
Anyway.
some suspense to it.
Sorry, I got me a little scared.
the weather. All of a sudden, Natalie's off.
It's actually pretty windy here today, too.
She starts flicking the lights.
Yeah, she's all doing raindrops. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know. It's funny.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, so the weather was getting pretty bad. So I'm like, okay, I need to leave now. And at that point, it was already like 2:30 in the morning, right? It was getting close to 3.
Yeah.
So she lives in a little apartment complex that is kind of like away from the actual city. So it's like kind of secluded in a way, right? So it's
Okay.
not a lot of noise or anything like that. It's pretty secluded. So
The hairs on
I
my head
went,
just stood up.
I know, I went outside and I'm literally going to my car and I parked it kind of far from the actual building, right? And so at this point, it's like dead silent. Like it's 2:30 in the morning. It's super quiet. All the cars were parked there. Nobody's in their car. Like literally, you can't hear any talking. Like all you could hear is just like the wind picking up, right? So I get a little scared. Like I don't know, but like I got like a little bit of a weird feeling.
Like somebody was watching you?
Yeah, like it didn't quite feel like that. It almost felt like I don't know. Like I just felt like, oh, I need to probably be on alert, like alert, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So I have a taser, so I took my taser out and I turned it on and I was walking with it, right? So I get halfway through to where my car is and I start hearing humming. And it's crazy because again, it's outside in the middle of the fucking night and I start hearing humming really close to me. And I'm thinking there's someone in their car, whatever,
Yeah.
right? But it's so fucking random that somebody would be humming in their
At 2:30 in
car.
the morning.
Yeah, and it wasn't like humming a song or anything. It was kind of like a random humming, like you know, something like that. And so I'm just like turning around because it sounded so close to me. And so I was literally looking around. I actually stopped because I was trying to see if there's people in between the parked cars. I didn't see anything. Again, it was dead silent. So I started fucking picking up the pace. And I'm over there like ready with my taser. I'm like, oh, you fuck, I'll tase anybody, you know? Yeah, literally. And it's loud, you know? So I was just like,
I have one too.
I'm like, if I could just scare them with it, you know? And so I finally get to my car and I still hear the humming. And I'm literally like, no, I'm not going to be fucking scared. I'm going to turn around and see what the fuck is there, right? So I'm thinking, oh, maybe someone's sitting down because there's like a little island in the middle. I'm like, maybe somebody's sitting down on the curve, you know,
Mm.
and just being a fucking crackhead or something, right? I look in between the cars a little bit just from afar, and there's nothing there. Literally, nobody's in their car. I look around because there's balconies around the area, and
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing. Nobody's outside. Again, the weather's
Yikes.
pretty cold and like weird outside. So I'm like, nobody's gonna be chilling outside, you know?
Yeah.
And so after that, I was like, oh fuck no. So I like got into my car, I lock it, and I'm just like, I got chills. And I'm like, okay, that was fucking weird. Like, why? Why does that happen to me? And so it felt too crazy. Like, I'm like, that is so misplaced. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that kind of shit. And so I literally got in my car. I fucking book it out of there. And I'm just like, the whole time I kept thinking about it. I'm like, but that was weird. It sounded so close to me. And there was nobody around me. And I don't know. It was just the weirdest fucking feeling. And it's almost like my gut told me, like, hey, be on alert and fucking hurry up and get in your car type
Yeah.
of thing. And the fact that I got inside and I got like goosebumps, and it wasn't like, oh, I'm cold goosebumps. It was more of like, okay, I got freaked out, you know, like it was
Yeah.
so weird. And so I don't know. That's just
Did
one thing
you
that happened to me.
did you ask your sister about it? Since she lives there.
Yeah. So I actually told her this past weekend, she did my lashes. And I was like, you know what happened to me? And I told her, and she's like, are you serious? That's so creepy. She's like, no, usually people here are like, you know, like once it's late, like nobody's out
Like
or
they're
anything.
inside.
Yeah, like they're inside their house, their home. Like it's not like a, you know, party or
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
people, like only, you know, and they party all the time. No, not at all. And so she was like kind of weirded out by it. And she was like, maybe I should be checking my surroundings when I come up to my car in the middle of the night or something, you know?
She should always be checking her
I know.
surroundings.
She's like, I'm always looking down. And I'm like, well, that was
Girl,
scary.
That's your first
Yeah. And she's like,
problem.
next time I'll watch you like walk to your car because that sounds so scary. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, why are you so sensitive to that kind of shit? She's like, I just like, you know, I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't looking for it. Like,
Yeah.
it just like
And that's
I
probably it.
felt
You
it.
weren't looking for it, so
Yeah.
it was just
And it was
like
like I wasn't scared walking
perfect.
out. I was just kind of like, I need to like make sure a crackhead doesn't come up and like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Right.
But it wasn't like I was already feeling so scared. I was just like, I don't know. Anyway, that was my creepy story.
That's crazy. Is it an episode of Supernatural or an episode of American Horror Story where there's like a ghost thing that like whistles?
Oh hell no.
It was, I think it's Supernatural. I think I just watched it.
I was gonna say, I think it's Supernatural.
And it like whistles or something?
Ew.
Right? Okay.
I think so, but I think it's like one of the earlier episodes too, like the
I
earlier
was gonna say,
seasons.
I feel like it's probably
Hell
in the
no.
earlier, yeah.
Well, this fucking one was fucking humming.
There's
Mm-mm.
actually a
That
bird
reminded me of.
here
I'm like,
that sounds
"Ooh."
like that.
Ew.
Oh,
Humming?
really?
I haven't pinpointed where it's at, and you can only
Ew.
hear them in the morning, like early, because the boys wake up at like 6:15, 6:30 to go to, because the bus picks them up at 7:10 here, and I'll be outside and I'll watch them walk to the corner to go get picked up, and you can hear it. I just don't know where it's at.
That's weird.
So you need to
Yeah.
record it and then send it to Gladys and
I'll
say,
record it. I'll Snapchat you guys a video of it.
I say maybe. I mean, but
this sounded like a fucking human like
that's
humming.
so weird.
which
I
was
don't like
weird.
that.
That is crazy.
And it sounded close to me. That's the thing that throws me off.
Yeah.
I
Was it
couldn't
like
pinpoint.
quiet or like loud?
It
Like,
was a little quiet.
see, I
It
don't,
wasn't like, someone's super loud. It was quiet to the point where, I mean, it was loud enough to where it got my attention.
yeah.
And I was just kind of like,
What
the
was that?
fuck? And so I kept walking and I heard it a little bit more. And so that's when I was like, is someone in their car or someone out here?
So like you were walking towards it and it was getting louder.
Not
Or no?
really. It was more of like, it was in this area on my left side.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it
Yeah.
sounded super close. Like maybe somebody was walking behind me and doing that is what it felt like.
I don't like that.
But I don't know. It was really creepy.
Honestly, like the quieter the noises are, it freaks me
The
out more.
sketchier it is.
Somebody comes in and like bangs,
Yeah.
But if you fucking whisper in my ear and I'm not expecting it,
Ugh.
I'll fucking cry.
Oh,
I will straight up cry.
yeah, we're done. I'm crying.
Oh, there was one time, and this
Oh,
wasn't even
shit.
like paranormal, but a friend had me put in headphones and listen to something. I was not prepared for it, and it sounded like there was people whispering behind
Oh,
me,
hell
and
no.
I not realizing. I think they were
Ugh.
or something too,
We
so
were
that didn't help.
That's like when you go
I
into a haunted
almost
house and they're
fell in
like
tears.
following you.
See, but that shit doesn't bother me. I'll be in the back. I don't give a shit.
I'm
But
always in the
you
back.
come up and whisper in my ear, then I'll cry. Oh,
She's like,
makes the hairs on my head stand up. I don't like it.
nope.
So make the hairs on my head stand up again. I'll
Sorry, Gladys. I'm gonna
Sorry.
keep just grab. Let me hold your feet. I'm scared.
She's all.
That's
Let
what
me,
my brain
let me
did
put my
too.
fingers through your toes. Ew, I hate that.
Oh, I hate that.
Hell no.
Don't put anything between my
The kids will
toes.
try and do that to me, or Kat will try and do that to me, and every time I'm like, stop
Stop
it.
it.
Leave me alone.
I hate
My
that for
toes
you.
don't stretch that far.
So I hope everyone remembers our Kinsey story
Mm-hmm.
about our girl. What did we name her?
I don't remember. Just give her a different name.
Give her a different name.
What was the
What
earlobe
did we
one,
name
right?
her?
The
Yeah.
earlobe one.
The earlobe story.
Yeah.
Just call her Kay. For podcast purposes.
Honestly, every time we talk about stuff, I forget like what we talk about until
Right?
I hear it again, and then I'm like, oh yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you can ask me. I can't remember shit for
Oh,
names.
also, I figured out, fingers crossed, how to put video on Spotify.
Oh,
So I tried
That's cool.
it. I tried it with one of our other episodes that I had
Mhm.
put on, that we had put on YouTube, and it didn't work. But today, for tomorrow's episode, which won't be this one, we're like a
Right.
week behind. But for the one that airs on the 5th, it should be on Spotify.
Oh,
Sweet.
So that's kind of
Very neat.
cool. Hopefully
Yeah.
I can we can
Figure
get
that out.
do that every time. I don't know.
okay.
We'll find out.
Sounds fun.
So I guess I'll just call her Kay. But she is
Cool.
the same one that wrote in the story about the earlobes.
Strangers and earlobes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strangers in earlobes. And so she had kind of mentioned in that email that she had a couple stories for us.
Oh, yeah.
And so here is the other one. This one starts in 2005.
Oh.
And so the earlobe story was with her second husband, right?
Right.
Okay. So this is with her first husband.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So in 2005, Kay and her first husband owned a bicycle shop. Okay. It was a pretty unique one. They sold new bikes, they repaired bikes, but they also customized lowrider bikes.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So that's kind of fun. Her husband, let's name him Marco,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and Kay had been together for 7 years. And they had 2 small children. And she said they hadn't been the best years, but they were good enough to raise our children and venture into the self-employment sector. So during the summer of 2005, Marco starts acting really weird.
Oh.
Okay.
His anxiety's at an all-time high.
Mm.
He would
Is
tell, huh?
is husband number 1, is he white or is he Hispanic?
Marco is Hispanic.
Oh, okay.
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 So,
So
the
first
story for
husband,
this
Hispanic.
husband is Hispanic.
Yes.
He
So
he
Marco
brown.
and Kay are both
He
Hispanic.
brown. They're both brown.
Perfect.
So he said he just kind of felt off. He felt like something was wrong. He didn't really know what was going on. She chopped it up to that they were just stressed with business and life with 2 small kids. But then it just kept getting worse. So they started seeing things in their house.
And this
That
was
they-
year 7?
Yes, 7 years in. This is in 2005.
Okay.
So
So
usually they say what? The first 3 and then 7 are the roughest. Right? Marriage-wise?
First 5. But there was
I thought it
after
was the first
5.
3.
I think that depends on who you marry. My first 12 were hard with my first marriage. And I was only married for 12 years.
Dun, dun, dun. I stand corrected. Never mind.
They start seeing things in their house that they can't explain. For example, Marco started seeing rats in their wall heaters.
Oh, you should never see rats.
Yeah, so he starts seeing rats and he's like, what the fuck?
Like real life rats or like he's imagining rats?
To him,
mean,
he's
I
seeing
guess-
rats and
Okay.
they're in the ducts and he's like so sure that there's rats in the ductwork.
Wow.
Gross.
So finally they actually go in and start looking through the ductwork. No sign of rats, no
Okay.
holes, zero way that the rats could get into the ductwork, right?
Wow. Creepy thing number 1.
Yeah, she said they
Mhm.
saw shadows of snakes in the windows while having breakfast. So in broad daylight.
Ew.
Yeah, they've got snake shadows
Shadows of
coming in
yeah.
to the window.
Mm-mm.
I'm picking my feet up, okay? I can't touch the ground right now.
For real?
And then she says,
Sorry.
and the last straw for her was the ghost of a man that she saw one night. And then she says,
Ooh.
but that's a story for another day. So,
Hell no.
ma'am, please send
I
that
have
story in
questions.
now.
I have loads of questions.
I know, Emma. You can't just say you saw the ghost of a man and then not tell
Ew.
us.
Yeah,
She
that's
has so
rude.
many stories.
She has.
We could just do a series on her.
We could. We could.
She's
I
a
love.
hoot. I love her.
But anyways, he became increasingly angry, violent, and physically abusive.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh, that sucks.
So then Marco's cousin, who she named Mindy, was visiting one weekend and stopped by the business to see how it was going and to kind of catch up. And Mindy entered the store and then immediately pointed to a rosary that was hanging on the wall.
Oh no.
And she literally screams who the hell gave you that? Who gave that to you?
Weird.
And Marco's like,
Especially
oh,
a rosary.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
was
supposed to be sacred.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right.
And Marco's like, oh, just a customer. No big deal, right?
just custom.
Just a customer brought it in. Mindy tells him she knew because that rosary has an eye in the center that it was meant to open him up for falling in love with her.
Oh, it's
fuck?
one of
Yeah.
those.
So the rosary was a gift from a customer, and it's meant for.
Oh, sorry, I skipped a part.
Okay.
My bad. So he says a customer, like all nonchalant. So Mindy runs over and grabs like a yardstick
Mm-hmm.
and knocks it off the wall.
She's like,
She
dramatic.
Like-
freaking pinated that shit off the
Yeah.
wall.
She didn't even want to touch it with her hand. And she said, she tells him, that woman that brought this to you put a curse on you.
A curse.
Yeah, that's what she
Whoa,
says.
shit.
And he's like, well, how do you know that it was a woman? And she said she knew because the rosary has an eye in the center and that it was meant to open him up for falling in love with her.
Oh. So the customer gave it to him
Yes.
so he can fall in love with her.
Yes.
Dang.
But
Yeah.
but she took it to a full-on extreme though, like the snakes, the rats, like being abusive to his partner. Like she took it to the full-on extreme.
Whatever this curse was, huh?
Yeah.
Well, she must have really wanted him
Yeah.
because that is meant to break you up with the person you're close with.
Yeah.
So that makes it sound like it is a santeria.
Yeah.
That just doesn't make
Kind of
sense to me.
brujeria too, though.
Well, I was gonna say I feel like brujeria is more
Why
like
would you do that?
I feel like brujeria is more like that than santeria. Does that make sense?
Hold on.
I don't know that. I think it's like kind of hard to distinguish
Can
because
we talk about the difference between the two?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
believe if I'm not
Like,
wrong,
we
you might
don't-
have to Google it, Gladys. But I believe
let me-
santeria goes with saints, and brujeria leans more towards witchcraft.
Well, so Santeria
the-
came about because of the Cuban Afro, like the slaves came over.
Right.
And they had their own religion. And so they made saints that mimicked the Catholic saints so that they could still do their own worship, their own religion.
Oh, but okay.
So,
yeah,
but it also is like animal sacrifices,
Santeria
blood
is?
magic.
My brain goes to
Yes.
to the Scooby-Doo movie.
The first one when they go to
Yeah.
Ireland.
Zombie
The
Island?
Spooky Island.
Spooky Island?
Yeah,
Spooky
I love
Island.
that movie. That's
That's
one of my
like the
favorite
best
movies.
movie.
I
Where
got
he brings out the skull of a monkey and he just shakes it in Daphne's face.
Yeah.
That's where my brain went. Sacrifice of a chicken.
Yeah, so Jess is right. Santeria is a structured Afro-Cuban religion
Yeah.
combining Yoruba traditions, is that what you said? With Roman Catholicism. And so that is focusing on ancestor and deity worship. Whereas brujeria is a broad Spanish term for witchcraft,
Yeah, see.
folk magic.
Mm-hmm.
So that is definitely just like craft. So yeah, you're right. It could be brujeria.
Okay, the only thing that throws me off though is the fact that she used a rosary.
Which is
That's
what could make
true.
it Santeria.
Santeria.
But
Hmm.
I
What a
mean,
good cover.
also, we all know somebody that her father was Santeria.
Yes.
And so I remember asking her one time about how that all kind of works. And I can't tell you a ton of it because you have to be initiated into it. So there's only
It's
so
like a
much.
closed practice.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
All right.
Mindy in the story is 100% sure that it was like a curse to basically make him leave Kay, fall in love with her. She says that Marco is like really shocked about it, but turns out the more he starts thinking about it and telling them, this woman would come around a lot.
That was my next question.
And basically he's like, yeah, I mean, I guess she basically would like throw herself at me. And he said that like she was, yeah, she was pretty, but she made him feel uncomfortable and he couldn't like quite put his finger on why.
Oh.
So he just knew that there was something off. He said he was always polite, but she insisted on flirting and insisted on going on a date. And she
Knowing that he was married?
Yeah, she knew he was married and had
Right.
2 kids.
Dang.
And Kay says that she had seen her in the store
Bitch.
once or twice, but didn't think very much of her. When she realized, she says, when she realized I was younger than her
Oh God.
and we had a good relationship, she didn't have a chance, is when she gave him the rosary.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she said, now that I know you have a good life and a beautiful young wife, I wish you luck. Here's this rosary to help keep you safe.
Oh, this
That
fucking
Hija.
bitch.
Yeah.
That bitch.
Ugh.
So,
Me and you were on the same wavelength.
Damn.
Just in different languages.
Yeah. We both said
so Marco wasn't religious, so he didn't put up, he threw it in a drawer and forgot about it. So then one day he says he came into the store and saw it on the wall,
oh.
but
Right.
he didn't put it there.
Ew.
I'd be asking everybody, who the fuck put this up here?
Yeah, right? Like,
Or do they got cameras? Like, I'd be certain.
It's all
I'd be
floating.
certain, right?
Just like places
It
itself.
just like
over.
cuts out
Ooh.
staticky and it ends up on the wall.
Fuck that.
Yeah, right?
some paranormal activity shit.
Ew, no.
So he claims
question.
that that's about the time that things started going weird for him, was when he came in and saw that it was on the wall, but he didn't put it up there.
No. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So then he's telling Mindy all this, and Mindy's like, you need to close up the store. You need to go home. She said, I will get everything ready to cleanse you. And she left. She came back about 4 hours later, and she told Marco to change into the clothes that she bought him. So she bought him like a whole outfit even.
Like, probably a whole
Fucking
purity
psycho
outfit of
bitch.
some sort.
Like she
Keep
puts
him
him in like all white.
protected
She's
and-
all, put
yeah.
this shit on so I can cleanse you.
Yeah.
So he changes into the clothes, and she says, Mindy
Set shit on
hugs me.
fire.
Yeah. Mindy hugs me and says, that bitch is going to pay. I can see the damage that she has caused for both of you.
Oh my gosh.
So Mindy had studied Santeria in Cuba for over 2 years, and she had become a priestess. Oh,
Yes,
Gotcha.
bitch.
okay.
What
All
up?
right.
Okay.
When I read through this, I didn't read that part. See what happens when I don't read the emails all the fucking way, guys?
Is there a picture? Is there a
No.
picture in that thing?
Thanks for not sending a picture in the email. Just kidding.
You're all enough. I don't want
I'm
to see.
dead.
So funny. So she had become a priestess and took her gifts very serious. Kay goes on to say, I'm not a believer, so to me, it was all just a silly coincidence, but not to Mindy. The cleanse involved chants in tongues, cigars, rue leaves rubbed all over his body,
Oh my god.
moonshine, and 10 pounds of beef liver, heart, and flank skirt mixed with raw eggs and anise stars.
Oh my gosh. You just gave people
To
the
do-
ingredients.
To do what?
Well,
Like,
unless you're a priestess, you don't know what the chants are.
what
We're
are
making a
Yeah.
delicious carne asada with that flank.
Right? They,
It's a
they
barbecue
said,
recipe.
they said, you're going to cleanse us? She said, no, we're making tacos, bitch. Shut up.
This is gonna
We're
take
making-
forever.
Breakfast tacos.
No, like legit, does he have to eat it, or did they like rub it on his body, or what?
So it says the meat had to be in a black bag with the rosary tucked in the middle of the meat. They placed
Oh,
the bag of
shit.
meat on a train track and waited for the train to pass by and crush the bag.
Oh my gosh.
It's
a lot of work.
It almost sounds
Yeah.
legit though, because it instead of actually doing like an animal sacrifice, you're using the meat as the sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah. She says Mindy brought Marco home the next day, and he literally looked like he had been beat and kicked for days.
Oh, I bet that's so much
So-
energy.
Yeah. Mindy said he
Ugh.
was in a bad place, to let him sleep and feed him chicken soup, and he will start to feel better in the next couple of days.
Dang.
She grabbed my shoulders and said, you will lose him, but not because of a puta regalada. What does that mean?
Oh. Damn.
He's
harsh.
just, she says he's just not, oh, it means cheap slut.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's down here in parentheses. Thank
Okay.
you for that. But she said, you will lose him, but not because of the cheap slut. He's just not meant for you. I took care of her, and she can't get near you now.
What
Yeah.
happened to her?
She probably got
I
it
don't
back
know.
to her.
And there's like
Tenfold.
doesn't say
Tenfold.
anything like happened after?
So she says he did get better, but he struggled to trust people in the next year
Oh, I
and started to
bet.
self-medicate for his anxiety, and that led to a meth addiction.
Oh,
no.
That
sad.
sucks.
So
That
in the
is
end, she
sad.
still ended up ruining his life.
Yeah, she says that was
Yeah.
my last straw, and we ended up moving to Salt Lake to start over. Mindy was right. We divorced a few years after moving to Salt Lake City. He was not the man for me. As for the customer, we saw the woman a few times here and there,
Mm.
but she never came close to us again.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Serves that
believer,
bitch right.
right? It makes you wonder, like, what happened to her for her to not come.
I know. I kind of want
Yeah,
to
it goes
The
back.
thing is, like,
Yeah.
the thing is like with how strong her brujeria or like her curse
Yeah.
was, she probably felt that barrier that the sister put on there that she could literally not cross it.
Yeah.
Or she felt it snap and it hit her back.
Mm.
I wonder if she had all the same things like the snakes and the rats.
I'm thinking
the
she probably
ghosts.
got all of that. Yep.
Crazy.
Ugh.
She says, I'm not a believer in any of that stuff, but that experience has never sat well with me, especially because too many things seemed too good to be true, especially because the ghost I saw felt real and menacing, and it's still not something I totally understand.
Oh man, it's probably all part of that.
She also said, if you have
Did
any
that ghost
questions,
ever
she
come
was
back
there.
to her though?
I don't know. Okay, when you listen to this, tell us if that ghost came back. But then she added on to that email. She sent an email a couple weeks later. She'd come in and gotten her hair done, and we kind of talked about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because she mentions briefly the abuse, right? That he was abusive, and then she kind of started telling me more about it. And so I told her, I said, if you want, sometimes there's like power in sharing your story. And I said, so if you do want to share that, you can write it right in, whatever, you know. And
Right.
so she said, I'll think about it. And so she did end up writing us again. And she said, hi, ladies, a few things I left out of my previous email. Oh, I left them out because they are heavy. I try to be aware of how some people will struggle to hear these parts, but I think they add to my story because they shaped who I am. When I said that we started to fight, he was really becoming increasingly physically abusive.
Mm.
It was almost like day after day he would get angry and start hurting me.
Oh.
I tried everything to keep him happy, but it was never enough.
Mm.
The abuse was at its height when he began to drink alcohol and started to do drugs to calm his nerves or feel like himself again. So that must be like the self-medicating, I'm guessing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No one knew that he was abusing me. I was too embarrassed to even tell my mom. I'm a strong woman, so admitting he was abusing me was not easy at all. Mindy knew, though. I couldn't hide it from her. When she told me I was going to lose him because he wasn't for me, I felt that in my soul, that he was not for me.
Mhm.
After moving to Salt Lake City, things were good for a while. However, the abuse never stopped. He didn't trust me after the limpia.
Yeah, the
The
cleanse.
cleanse.
Cleanse? Okay.
Mm.
I don't know what he was told, but he had trust issues after that.
Oh.
The abuse wasn't always physical. He abused me mentally, physically, and financially. Financial was worse because he knew I wouldn't leave him and wouldn't take our kids since I had no family, no money.
Mm.
Yet one day I did, and I had to because I was told by a medium, you need to leave him because he will kill you, or you will kill him, and your kids will suffer for it.
Oh my gosh.
God damn. Okay, see you later.
I had
Yeah.
never told anyone that. I had spent days thinking about how I could do it and claim battered wife syndrome. More than a decade later, I am thriving, living my best life. The mental abuse sometimes creeps up, but I know he was wrong then and now. So thanks for letting me share my story, even the heavy parts.
Well,
That's
thank you
crazy.
for trusting us
Yeah.
to share
Yeah,
that
for
with us.
real. And you
Mhm.
like we know her personally, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I I haven't seen her in months, maybe longer than that. And just thinking of who she is and who I've met, that's not who I see when I think
Yeah.
of her. That's not,
Yeah, I
and
think
that
like,
kills me. That breaks my heart.
yeah, I just think about like, I could never see her going through that. But then again, she said it shaped who she is.
Mm.
So, and
And
she is. She's
she's,
fucking badass.
yeah, she is. She's this
Yeah.
petite, tiny little thing. and she cracks me up.
I know, but she'll fight you.
Oh, I bet she will. I
She'll
would let her
fight
beat
you.
my ass.
It's always the best ones, you know?
Yeah.
Dang,
No,
that's
just
pretty
that.
intense.
Yeah, that was a
That's
crazy
an
story.
intense movie. Oh my gosh.
But
Story, which reminds me, talking about movie or whatever, but reminds me of this show. I forget what it's called, but it's a paranormal show, and it's basically like people's like they have real stories on there what happened to people
Like I
like
survived, but
real
like
people.
ghost
Yeah, but
stories.
ghost stuff. And there was one episode that I saw that really like freaked me out, and it was kind of similar to her story,
oh,
to Kay's
really?
story, and it kind of like messed her life up too with her husband. And the stuff, because they included video too, like her just showing,
Mhm.
and she would see stuff too, and it would like fuck with her mind. And then her husband would like not believe her, and she was like the only one that would see all this
Oh,
shit. And like he would increasingly get more and more aggressive towards her, and so she was like fearing for her life and her kid's life in this episode.
oh,
And it's
geez.
just like, it's crazy because it's like reminding me so much of that. And so
Yeah.
she found out that it was actually a friend of hers that used to live with her
Wow.
Ugh.
that did that to her.
Oh, I
To
can't.
her. Yeah.
Mm.
And so even then after that, she's been like traumatized and can't trust people, like how you were saying.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Oh,
So it kind of just reminded me of that. That's crazy that it does happen out there.
And
There's
no,
people.
it really does.
Yeah.
Like I have someone really like I don't want to say who it is, but really close to me, and I've seen it where it'll completely change his face. Like, and it happened for so many years that you just like I just assumed it's who he was, and it really wasn't until later that connection was no longer there, like that brujeria, the that was no longer a part of his life anymore, and you would be able to see it. Like one minute he was this sweet man and caring and all this stuff, and then the next minute you could see like strings being pulled on him and his face would go dark and almost like a hatred look.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like
And
just not
so
himself.
yeah, um and for those people that think that the only way to have that one person is through things that shouldn't be fucked with is
Mhm.
probably one of the most disgusting things that ever exists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because what's not yours isn't meant to be yours, and it'll never be
Mhm.
yours no matter
Yeah.
how hard you try.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
force, well, no matter how much you try to force it. Like
Mhm.
it's just
Right.
nope. That's crazy.
So that
So
bitch got what she deserved. Fuck her.
yeah.
For real. It kind of, I wish we knew who that girl was so we can be like, where's she now?
yeah,
Like,
for real.
update.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
that kills
Don't mess
me.
with that kind of shit.
Mhm.
No.
Well, even just like everyday life, like karma in general, like I believe in karma.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
1,000%, like
Yeah.
whatever I do and put out into the world, it's
Mhm.
going to come back to me.
Yeah.
Maybe not in
Fucking
this
A.
life, maybe
But
in the next.
yeah.
Yeah.
But there are times where things happen to me and I'm like, damn, I must
I
have done
deserve that.
my past.
Oh,
Like I must be needing to like make amends for something that I
Mhm.
did
Yeah.
because
You never know.
what the fuck?
That's
I
just
do that all the
insane.
time. I'm like, well, it's fucking karma for something, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
I
sure I
stub
just
my toe or I
like
fucking trip up the stairs and I'm like, God damn it. What did I do?
yeah,
Man,
for real,
that's crazy.
crazy.
I don't know, Gladys, what do you think? Do you think this um case story, do you think it was more santeria or more brujeria?
I
Or a
want to
little bit of
say,
both?
I think I want to say it's a little bit of both, but I want to say it's more. I'm leaning more towards like brujeria, like witchcraft,
You know what I just clicked on?
because
You know, it just like ran through my brain that it was what was causing it was brujeria and what saved her was santeria.
yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
yes.
Okay.
Literally, I just had a light bulb click in my head.
Yeah, that's true. That's so
Yeah,
true.
that's
Well,
exactly how it felt.
I really feel like it was brujeria. 'Cause
Mhm.
witchcraft is, yeah, you
Yeah.
mostly for doing that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Like you're
no.
summoning stuff to, fuck with people. And
Yeah, no, the Santeria stories that my one client has told me, Like, I'm like, oh no, that's shit I do not want to fuck with. It's fascinating and I love to learn about things like that. So I have listened to like different podcasts and stuff about it. But the fact that you have to be initiated into it,
I'm out.
nope.
That's like, yeah.
Yeah. But then also the story about the aunt that went to out of the country. Remember, she had to go with her aunt because she had hickeys.
Oh yeah, and
her aunt was like getting the oil, the moonshine or whatever, spit on her, and then the leaves slapped on her. So
That's
I'm like,
exactly
okay,
what
so
I
is that
was thinking.
Santeria then?
Yeah.
Oh,
when you were
yeah,
talking
you're right.
about
That
that.
is Santeria.
Because remember she was smoking it. She said her aunt was in lingerie.
Yes.
Cigar.
Yep.
As you were reading that, I was like, that is that same fucking story.
So I'm like,
Yep.
okay, all right.
That's
I
crazy.
forgot we told that one.
Maybe that lady wasn't that lady's husband cheating on her or something?
Oh,
And that's
Yeah. So
Okay.
he was cheating on her. He had like multiple, like another family.
right.
Remember, he had a
Okay.
secret family.
Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my
Yeah.
gosh. I've never heard this story before, but
It's on our podcast.
Oh, I don't think you were here that time.
oh,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
on our
secret
podcast.
family
What
story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You must have missed that one.
Yeah, probably.
But
Watch her be there.
she's all what?
What? But also another thing that I would not want to ever fuck with is like, what is that down in Louisiana?
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
No,
That's another
voodoo.
thing that I'd be
respect.
so fucking scared.
See, I would
Yep,
love.
my respect to that shit.
Holy shit.
So Kat has a client who's from New Orleans,
Oh,
and so we were gonna go out last year for our anniversary, and then our basement flooded, so we ended up not going.
Damn it.
But I remember talking to him, and he actually said, like, there were different things that he was telling Kat, like, to do and not to do, and blah blah blah. And it was like, don't be out past midnight. And then he said,
the vampires will get you.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's vampires there.
well, no. So then he said, don't touch elbows with anyone.
what?
And Kat was like, the fuck? What do you mean? And he's like, someone will come up to you and ask to like rub elbows with you. And you tell them no, because that's destiny swapping. So they steal your destiny.
Oh
they
my
swap your
gosh.
destiny.
Hell no.
Don't ever touch my elbow.
Like, have you seen that fucking
that.
movie?
I'll take all of
Skeleton
it.
Key? You know that movie,
What the
Skeleton
hell?
Key?
Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's
Love
like
that movie.
voodoo shit and like
Mhm.
swap
Yes.
lives
And
and
they
shit.
oh yeah, that I remember watching that for the
Hell.
first time and I was like, mind blown.
But he does. He's like, but he's like, that is a real religion. He's like, in Hollywood, and people have like really taken it and like villainized it. He's like,
Right.
Mhm.
but when you go down and look at the roots of it and everything, he's like, that is like, that's a voodoo, hoodoo. Like, that's a real
Mm-hmm.
religion.
Oh yeah.
And so I'd love to go and like watch,
Hell no.
but I don't want like a ceremony or something like.
Like you'd more want to
Because
be a
I'm
fly on the
so
wall
like
because you're
it's so
interested. but
fascinating.
You don't want
I don't want to partake,
Yeah.
but also that's not like that's a closed practice.
Yeah.
Clearly that's not for me. I was born in Louisiana though, so maybe
Oh,
that's
you got a little bit of
Oh,
roots
maybe
there.
your
that-
roots
that
are calling
piqued
you.
the interest.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's very true.
Because me, I'd be like, no, I would not. No.
Mm-mm.
I just
Especially
think
the
it's
stories about the vampires that are walking around there. They say like,
Well,
For
haven't
real.
you heard about the bars that like people
the pop-up bars
Yes.
that disappear.
and that they like people will go in and then like there's
never to be found
hours.
again.
no there's like
Oh.
hours missing
like days go by.
for them. Yeah. And then yeah, it's
Hell no. Vampires.
Can we do an episode on
Erwin was watching a
Yeah.
show
we totally
that
should.
that took place in Louisiana, and there's like the vampires and the witches and all that stuff. I gotta remember what it's called though.
Yeah.
The originals?
No, it's
originals?
on.
Like a fictional show or
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
You sure
I
it's
don't
not
know.
from the Vampire Diaries series?
No. It's like the girl, like the main character, she's adopted, and
There's an
her
American
mom
Horror
is-
Story.
no,
is-
it's kind of
no?
similar to it, but she's a nurse, and then she like her mom's dying of cancer or something like that, and then so she starts picking up like brainwaves, like she can fix people like medically. And then so she starts going down like this rabbit hole to where she was from and where she was born, and she comes down from like a long line of like head witches or something like that, and they're trying to marry her off to like another family to like make the powerful whatever. I gotta remember what it's called. It's like
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
that sounds
and
like a good show.
I know.
and literally like in like she's there, but then people are after her that are trying to kill her. But she's in Louisiana, and there is like hours that go missing and pop-up bars that no longer exist. And there's like I think one of the nights that she's out, she doesn't remember like going down like this carnival line or like this parade line into like the cemetery. So I'm gonna have to remember what it's called. I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Wow.
It's a good show. It's a couple of like series. I think there's a couple seasons.
Yeah, you'll have to
Okay.
tell us because that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's a good show. It's definitely not for children.
Well, I can imagine. Yeah.
It's definitely not for children.
It's crazy.
Huh. Yeah.
Wow.
We should do episodes about that, about like
Stories we've heard.
yeah, like the
Like vampires and
vampire
cryptids and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Mm.
We should do some research, yeah. And then like tell our interesting stories, like what we found.
Mhm.
I'm so down for that.
I think the Loch Ness Monster is real. So
Nessie for sure.
I've seen
You named my
Right?
daughter after
yeah.
Or what did you say? You nicknamed my daughter
Who's that
Oh, yeah.
from?
from Twilight.
from Twilight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her
yeah.
name's Renesmee, and
Yeah.
he calls her Nessie.
See, yep.
Oh god.
Stupid name, Linda.
Speaking of vampires and the Loch Ness Monster,
Oh, that's
See?
true.
There you
perfect.
go. Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Well, that was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
That was
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
also
did.
no one do witchcraft or brujeria or any of that shit if you're not prepared for the outcome,
Yeah. I would not
whether
mess
it's in this
with it.
life or the next one.
Don't
fucking
do
A.
it.
I mean, unless you're like, you know, there have been times.
Jessica's done witchcraft.
Always
Okay.
for good things.
I was gonna say it, but it's like it's the intention behind it.
It's like define witchcraft though.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'm
Just
like
remember,
cleansing.
Just don't get on
Yeah.
her bad side, okay? Don't get on her
Yeah.
bad side. That's all she's saying.
Well, we also got to remember, like, sometimes it doesn't go from like our past, like our next life or like the past life. Sometimes it'll go down through generations, and we definitely don't want to cause
Yes,
those generational
yeah.
curses.
True. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Again, karma.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So like
Whether it's ours or our kids later
Yeah.
on down the road.
yeah, no, like when I say witchcraft, I mean like I will cleanse myself. I'll do like my own readings,
yeah.
my own cards. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it's more like
I haven't done reading.
I'll send things back. Like if I
Mhm.
can tell that
Oh,
there's something,
yeah,
then
that-
I'm like, oh, I send that back. But then I always say like with no harm
Yeah.
intended,
Hmm.
right? Like I'm sending this back to you, but also I wish you no harm. Also, like I just
Mhm.
want to be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I just don't want it.
Yeah.
I think I'm more
I need
evil
to-
than that. I'm like, if it doesn't belong to me, then you can take it.
I think I need to learn to freaking yeah.
Shield.
Not hold
You
on to that
wanna
energy.
shield.
I do because I'm
Protect
just
yourself,
like
yeah.
You're
I'm
just so
saying-
open.
hey guys.
Well, yeah.
Ara's like,
I know.
Spirits
It's
gone
so
away.
inviting.
like a moth to a light. They're like, ooh, look at the colors.
Oh my gosh. And then I'm paying for it after. I'm like,
Guys, stop talking
oh
to me.
no.
Damn.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh
I'm
my
dead.
gosh.
Oh, all right. Well, spooky story for you guys. Hope you liked it.
Yes. Have a good week.
Yeah.
Peace out, bitches.
We do it.
Peace out, bitches.
Peace out, bitches. We're a hot mess. That's it for Flying Monkeys Unfiltered. Stories are anonymous and only shared with consent.
If you got a story that belongs in the circus, send it to us via Instagram, Flying Monkeys Unfiltered, or our Gmail, flyingmonkeysunfiltered@gmail.com.
Follow, rate, and we'll catch up with you next time.